This is another tips and tricks from Ron Brown about HGSI Investor. I just had a support question about updating the indexes, how to get the information intraday. You can run a full update if you want to. If you want to take the time, that'll generate all of your smart groups and everything else. But if you just want to see what these indexes are doing as far as internals during the day, there's a much simpler way to do this. I have mentioned this before, and this is something Matthew put in at the last seminar that we did. First, you want to close everything but the designer, because if you have the warehouse open, it's going to slow down your calculations. Now, I'm in my Broad Market Indices folder inside of Woodward and Brown User Groups, folder number 4. And what I want to do is I want to rebuild all of these indexes at 1:35 p.m. I want to make sure that I have the latest data, delayed 15 minutes. So I'm going to go here under Intraday and update Intraday now. And you can see that is bringing down all of the stock quotes. Why do I want to do this? Well, I just want to know that this information that I'm going to get is about 20 minutes old by the time I reindex these indexes. So all of the stock information is currently coming down, and then I'm going to rebuild every one of these indexes, and then we're going to look at a couple of charts which you have. They're under the Woodward and Brown views. I've done just a couple of slight modifications. Okay, the quotes are downloaded. Now I'm in the designer. I'm going under my tools menu. I'm going to select Rebuild Indexes and Group. Now I could do this with a single index and I'm done, but I'm just going to go ahead and do all of these indexes. I'm on an i7 desktop running an SSD drive, and it really doesn't take much time at all to do this. You can see that I'm going through the institutional stocks right now with at least 50% institutional sponsorship. While we're looking at this, waiting for this, let's just take a quick look here. You can see that these are the E-mini futures, about ready or getting close to taking out these August lows. Not far from that. Volume's heavy. You can see the average volume based on the 50-day runs about 2 million. We're already just about there. We have an hour and 20 minutes to go, hour and 23 minutes to go. So it's a heavy day. I don't know if it's going to be a capitulation day or not, but it's real scary out there for the bulls right now. Okay, you can see that I'm done. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just start up here. I won't do every one of these, but I'm going to bring up the industry groups. Now, if you look at the Woodward and Brown charts and look under, here's Woodward and Brown, and look under the number 2 folder, I have charts in here to show the internals. Now, this was the first one I did, and you should have 10A, 10A, and 10B. This was the first one did, and then I've done a variation on this with a couple of the others. I wasn't crazy about the white area in here, but I just left it. But we can quickly see how bad this market is. The percent advancing on the industry groups is 3.49%. Percent declining is 96.51. 6 groups advancing, 166 down, minus 160. You can see that it's the last day. I put this field in here just to show you that I just updated this, even though you saw that in the video. Now the distribution, the accumulation distribution numbers are right in here. Here's A, only 2.33% of the groups have A accumulation. A and B 19.77, but E and D, you can see, are dominant, with 35.47 in the D distribution and 18.60 in the E accumulation. Now I'm going to go to a different index. Let's just go to the NASDAQ since I follow that closely. Let's go to a different view. This is 10A. I put the last date field in here. If you want to alter any of these fields, just right mouse click up here in this area, edit indicator, warehouse view, put the fields in you want. I just added the last date to the next two charts. Here's the AD line. Here's a percent above the 50-day moving average. You can see that these are both really in trouble. VPA signaled down here. It signaled well, there's two signals. Let me just, I don't have the information here. One is stopping volume and the other one's a test. And then it went up here. It looked like it was going to break out, and then it rolled over, and you can see that this is today's volume. It'll be much higher by the time the market closes. But here is a black version of a chart. Once again, it's today's data, and then the next one is 10B. I just there isn't a lot of difference here. I did put this moving average in here, which shows you the trend direction of the, and this is something I'll explain at a later date. I just want to know that you can go in and you can update any index, and you can get a feel for the advancing issues versus the declining issues. Look at the energy index today. This is a sector. 12.33% advancers, 87.67% decliners, 199 to 28. Is there any strength? Well, let's look at the materials index. Even it is getting hard. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's go in down inside the industry groups. I'm going to bring this up. It's a warehouse view. I'm going to sort on advancing issues versus declining issues. There is one group that is outperforming on the, well, actually there's three that are outperforming on advancing versus declining. These are all flat. Anything below one is negative. But money is flowing into gold stocks. If I bring this index up, you can see, let me go to the prior view with the candles, and you can see that money has been flowing into here. Now this is just the opposite. 88% advancers, 11% decliners, 16 to 2, and this is all green over here. That's it. Just a short video to show you that you can go in once again in review to any index in here and rebuild the indexes. Just go under Tools and select Rebuild Indexes and Group, and anything that's in that folder will be rebuilt.